5 minutes to go, so he's only going to have one run. It's going to be a bit... Look, Albon should be able to do it, but it's still going to be... Bottas doesn't need to do the lap of his life, you know, to get through. Like, anything half decent will be okay, but with Albon's performances this year, he's got to be pretty decent if he wants to go straight through into Q2.
He should have enough margin at this point. The lap he did was good enough for 7th.
And go now, go.
Would have had 8 tenths back to Latifi, Giovinazzi, 7 tenths to Grosjean, who then would have been on the cusp. He's got enough margin. He just needs to make sure. The biggest enemy for Albon is these track limits. He can't go over at turn 9. Maybe sacrifice a tenth to be absolutely sure, because that's where the things can go away from him, or a bit of traffic. And we have heard complaints from various drivers. That's where Albon and Bottas have left themselves a little bit vulnerable here.
Well, that's where Bottas' first lap went.
Yeah, exactly. If that happens again, we've got less than 4 minutes on the clock. A red flag, which we saw hampered Hamilton in Sochi. A red flag or traffic, even if the two drivers manage to not have their lap time deleted, and they could be in trouble.
3.5 minutes to go. Hamilton's still quickest. He's on an outlap at the moment. Stroll, Russell, Grosjean, Magnussen, Raikkonen and Bottas all improving at the moment.
Just in case we are tight on times for the second push, we'll make this first one count.
Into 11th place then. Next across the line is his Haas teammate Romain Grosjean, who goes quicker than Magnussen. So he's now up into 11th position with Magnussen in 12th. Ocon's still in the pits actually, and he's only fractionally ahead of Grosjean. Ricciardo's returned to the pits. He too would be eliminated at the moment after his first run. He's 16th, Giovinazzi 17th, Latifi 18th, 19th Albon, and 20th Valtteri Bottas. As Albon starts his flying lap now, Bottas is on a fast lap, but Ocon, is he a bit in danger?
I think they've got to go again, but they've got to get on with it, the Renaults. I mean, Ricciardo currently is in the pits and is out at the end of this. Sainz leaves the garage now in 10th place, and the Renaults surely will follow, because they are definitely in danger if they stay in. There's only 2 tenths separating Ricciardo and Ocon, and Ricciardo's slipped down to 17th place now. 2.5 minutes left on the clock.
Okay, recharge on.
And now surely Ricciardo, with a quick turnaround because he went out so late for that first run, will follow him.
Oh, lock up from Latifi coming down into Ravazza. Hamilton's improving this time around. Perez goes 7th quickest. Bottas improved to go 2nd, less than a tenth away from Hamilton. And Latifi across the line doesn't improve. He's slower than his teammate George Russell, only by 0.02 of a second.
Ricciardo leaves the garage only now with 2 minutes left on the clock. They've cut it fine, Renault. Really, really fine. Nothing can go wrong for the Aussie if he's going to get through into Q2, because he's going to have one lap to do it. Can't have any traffic or anything else. Albon sweeps through the final corner. Hamilton jumps to the top of the times, or improves on his session topping time on a new set of soft tyres, and Albon jumps up to 7th place. That's him safely through.
Okay, so that's good news for Albon. I don't believe Renault when they say this.
I'm losing quite a bit on the main straight. 1 tenth to before.
We will check. So first fast car, Giovinazzi 10 seconds back. You've got Ricciardo and Latifi between you and him at the moment. Ricciardo is out lap, pushing quite hard. A smaller lift in turn 3 and push the braking for turn 14.
In rush turnaround and 1 flying lap. 55 seconds left on the clock, and he still hasn't started his flying lap, but will do very shortly. So he's okay on time, but just needs to put a clean lap in, because right now he's 19th out of 20 drivers.
Magnussen is improving on his 2nd run on those tyres, his 2nd lap on those tyres for the Haas team. Grosjean was, but has started to lose a bit of pace in the middle sector. Antonio Giovinazzi across the line, but it's only a 16.2. That's not a good lap from Giovinazzi. It's an improvement, but I think he's going to qualify last.
He is at his home Grand Prix. No more time for Giovinazzi to improve. Here comes Lance Stroll to the line, and Stroll is I think he's done there. I don't think he can improve there.
No. In the gravel goes Magnussen coming out of Ravazza. He's not going to improve. and he's going to be right on the bubble in 15th place. We've got Raikkonen, Russell, Latifi and Ricciardo still to set lap times. At the moment it's the two Haas drivers of Grosjean and Magnussen that would be eliminated, but across the line goes Russell to go 11th, quicker than Lance Stroll. Raikkonen goes 11th, quicker than Russell and Stroll. Well, he might just about get away with it. It's only Latifi and Ricciardo.
There's two Renaults can knock Stroll out here. Stroll's 14th, and if Ocon and Ricciardo improve, then that's why when Stroll crossed the line, he didn't do enough.
Here they come then. Ocon is going to be the first out and across the line in that yellow Renault. He goes up 7th quickest. So Stroll now in 14th position. No, even if they need 2 improvements, so he might just get away with it here. Ricciardo across the line, he's going to improve up to 11th. Stroll right on the bubble because Latifi...
Great job again, guys. Good stuff.
And Latifi and Giovinazzi that are eliminated.
Yeah, he's got away with that, I think, Stroll, by less than 1/10 of a second to Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen.
Raikkonen had his lap deleted.
That's why. Yeah, that makes sense, because suddenly he just seemed to gain a place, but Raikkonen was ahead of Russell, had his lap deleted, and that has left Stroll somehow get away with that one. How close could it be? Racing point there. That would have been a real shocker for them. And if Magnussen had not gone over the gravel out of the final corner as well, Stroll really didn't do enough. But Raikkonen had his lap time deleted, so he did do enough.
Hamilton has had his lap time deleted as well, but he remains in 2nd position. But that's the kind of thing that can come back.